I'm Naima Raza, host of Smart Girl Dumb Questions, and today I'm doing a Zoom interview with solopreneur Joey Lusvardi, who has trained 1,053 cats. Are some cats untrainable like some boyfriends?
I wouldn't go that far. I've definitely had cats that are easier to train than men, so let's start there. Um,
Who is
um,
this in the front?
so this is Poutine. Speaking of trainable cats, thank you, Poutine.
This is Poutine. And how many cats do you have, Joey?
I've got two. So I've got Poutine and I've got Prozac, who's busy looking in and observing and making sure that I'm not saying anything that he wouldn't accept, or anything that he doesn't approve.
I have to admit, Joey, I'm a little afraid of cats.
I hear that a lot, and then people will typically meet the right cat and they will be like, okay, this is I get
I
it. I
just
get
haven't
it
met the
now.
one.
Yeah, you just haven't met the one. We need to get you on like Cat Tinder or something.
Is there such a thing?
I keep saying that somebody needs to make an app where you can summon like a puppy or a
Yeah.
cat or like a capybara or something. I would pay for that.
I I'm a little afraid of cats, but I have a cat guest here today in my studio.
Well, introduce me,
Please,
Naima.
yes, of course. I
Please
would I would
introduce me.
beckon my cat, but I don't know how to do that. This is a friend Megan and Megan's cat Saul. Let's see if Saul will come to me. Hi, Saul. Oh
Hello.
no, Saul.
Hello.
There.
Okay.
Okay, Saul, come
Okay.
back.
You need tasty snacks for him.
Oh, we need snacks. Did we bring snacks, Megan? I need to see. That's you're already training me.
I know, I was gonna say you're already learning something, and it's that the
And
secret to cats is snacks. Also, secret to me is snacks too. So
should I shake these are different treats than you have. You have liquid treats. I have this kind of treat, savory treats.
yeah, I try, shake it a little bit, see if he comes over. Poutine has reacted.
Oh, Poutine thinks I have Oh, shoot. Sorry. Your full-time job is kind of being a cat lady.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I don't like the term cat whisperer because it kind of implies a little bit of like woo woo. I'm more of a like science based. I spend a lot of time reading studies and understanding why cats do what they do based on science. I'm not like sitting here trying to like channel my cat or anything. Um,
You could though. But you
I,
are you have a certification in cat training. You are an IAABC certified cat behavioral consultant.
correct.
Okay. WTF is that?
Yeah, so I had to take a really thorough exam that proved that I understood cats, and it involved a lot of like there were like four case studies in it, and then there was an exam about basic behavior concepts. I had to get references from a veterinarian, another certified cat behavior consultant, and then a client. It was pretty intense to get it, and then I come from a background in human behavior, which there is a lot of overlap between humans and cats. Some of the concepts are basically the same thing, and it was really, really helpful for understanding cats and being able to transition into working with cats when I got started.
So you learned a lot about human behavior, which is translatable to cat behavior.
Yeah, I have a background in psychology, the
Mhm.
basic learning concepts that are almost exactly the same between species.
What's the number one cat problem you've had to fix?
Cat conflict. So cats that are fighting or tense or chasing each other, not getting along. By far, without a question, top
So you're like
problem.
a cat couples
Kind
therapist.
of like I like to think of myself as being like a marriage and family therapist, but like feline version.
What usually underlies the problem between cats? Because, the relationship therapist, Esther Perel, told me there were basically three types of fights. It's power and control, respect and recognition, and and I think care and commitment.
With cats, it's gonna often be fear or stress. There's some personality mismatch that you'll see where, like, if you have a kitten and an older cat, they may
Hmm.
not get along because I like to describe it as being you have a like 7-year-old that you've just given a bunch of candy, a 7-year-old with ADHD that you've just given a bunch of candy, and they're trying to harass your like grandmother. That is probably not going to go well. The grandmother may not enjoy having that very, very energetic little nuclear power plant of energy sitting around them.
Have you trained cats in person and also virtually?
Yep, I used to do in person. and offer that, but it is so much more effective for me to do it virtually because I get to see the cats how they are naturally, where they don't always act normally when I show up because they're like someone else is here. And it doesn't let me see what the cat is actually like in their environment with their humans as they would act normally, which is the most important thing.
Okay.
I also used to get a weird amount of people who would be like, "Oh, my cat, I'm hiring you because my cat is biting me. I need to see them bite you." And I'm like, "Thank you for caring about my safety. I appreciate that."
So
Uh,
Zoom protects you from cat bites and also allows you to do better cat behavioral consultations.
yep.
You've trained cats all over the world, I think, then, right? Because you
Yeah,
can do
I've
that.
I've had cats on at least four continents that I can think of offhand. I'm
What's the
thinking
craziest country from which you trained a cat?
I actually had one that was binational where they split their time between countries. So first meeting was in one country, second meeting was in a different
That is a
country.
fancy cat. You had a bi-country cat, a bi-coastal
Yeah, it
country
was it
cat.
was I was like, dang, this cat is a jet setter. Like I didn't realize I was dealing with a cat celebrity here.
You're really dealing with a cat celebrity. How do you make your work in 2026? Like, do you feel like you'll ever go back to an office? What does your life look like, and how does work for you?
Yeah, so the nice thing about what I do is there's so much variety in what I can do that if something's not working for me, I can just switch it up.
And are you getting rich off of this cat behavioral consultation life? This
You know,
remote
it's
cat behavioral consultation life? Is that making you wealthy?
I am making money.
You're making money?
It is something that people don't think that what I do is real still, and they'll be like very skeptical. I can tell when they're like, "You train cats," and I'm like, "Yeah, people pay me for this. Like,
Yeah.
I make money off of
You're
this."
IAABC certified.
Yeah,
Hello.
it took a lot of work to get to this point.
Well, congratulations. You've obviously done something remarkable. I am going to keep looking for my soul cat. And as soon as I find it, I'm going to call you, Joey.
Yeah, well, I'm convinced there's a cat out there for you, Naima.
Okay.
I'm very convinced that you will find one.
Perfect. By the way, at the end of every Zoom, I like to find out how tall people are versus how tall I think they are. So I'm going to say what I think your height is. I think that you are 5'10". Am I right?
You're very close, 5'11".
5'11". Okay. Do you want to guess for me?
5'7"?
Oh, 5'5", but I give 5'6". You're good. We're good. We're good.
I was saying we were both within one or two.
It was so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. This has
Bye.
been fun.